here in the town of Tropic, Utah, heading into Bryce Canyon. It's a Friday morning in November, 66 degrees, sunny. This is going to be really good. Finally made it here. Wow, 10 miles, but almost there. All right, first stop, Mossy Cave. Cool. 0.4 miles. I'm so excited to be here. Always wanted to come to Bryce Canyon and didn't think that I ever would. You know? I'm already super impressed with the scenery. I love these pines too. And the air is nice and crisp here. It's like 60 degrees. It's November. Yeah, this is nice. The air here, super fresh. I am on the mend, by the way, from my last video. Definitely had some food poisoning going on from buying questionable food from the grocery store in Moab. So, lesson learned there. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty much like myself again. It took it out of me. I'm kind of weak, but we're getting there. A nice little stream here. Yeah, this is so beautiful. I love it. Here it is. Mossy Cave. Wow. Yep, it's mossy, all right. Sweet. It smells so good here. Ponderosa pine. Best smelling tree around. I love it. Yep. That's my favorite tree. I'm at Sunset Point, and my friend who's been here told me it's a must, but I've made 2 laps around the parking lot and I cannot get a spot anywhere. So I guess I'm gonna try it later. I think it's only gonna get worse. It's 11:30 in the morning right now, but oh well, just keep on heading on down. Place is beautiful, but it is a Friday. Alright, this one was a lot easier to get a parking spot. Yep, there it is. Absolutely incredible. All of the hikes are like miles long, and they all say that they're strenuous. And as much as I really want to do them and experience it, I'm still like physically recovering from being sick. So I'm just gonna drive through and look at the viewpoints today and just enjoy the fact that I'm here. I can always come back in the future, you know. The air is just so fresh here. I just love this high elevation, pine tree, forest kind of stuff. If I ever wanted to find a permanent home, I think it would have to be in a pine tree forest at high elevation. Something that smells like this. The air is just so clean. Oh, wow. Huh, you don't hear that weird music down on this end of the park. Wow. What a view. I've made it to the end of the park. There was only that one viewpoint I didn't get to see because there was no parking. I might try it again on the way back. But now I need to figure out where we're going tonight. Gotta find somewhere to camp. And I need a healthy meal. Oh, bucket list item check. I'd like to come back here again someday. Maybe actually hike the park. The weather is perfect. There's a little bit of snow on some of the slopes up here. I am at 9,000 feet, but it's like 65 right now and sunny and beautiful. No wind. It's really not that crowded except for the that very first viewpoint as you come in. Or I guess it's the second one, that Sunset Point. But yeah, this is incredible. I'm heading to Zion in a couple days, and then that'll be like a wrap for Utah for me for this year anyway. I am so glad that I've done all these things and saw all of this, you know. You only get one life, and sometimes you only get one chance to see this stuff, so if you can make it happen, do it, you know. So now we gotta find somewhere to camp tonight. I don't really need power or anything. I'm pretty much charged, so if I can boondock, great. Just, I'm gonna get out of the park and see what I can find. Look at that. I got Bryce Canyon views right at home. And it's mostly level. Big open area. All to myself. I'm not that far from Butch Cassidy's hideout, according to the Forest Service map. So that's cool. So a couple videos ago I mentioned being extremely sick. What had happened is I bought a bunch of close dated marked down food from the grocery store, and it all looked and smelled and seemed fine, tasted good. I had a really bad following 4 days after that. I had a salad which seemed good and fresh, and then I had some like chicken deli salad, which may have been the culprit. And I stocked up because I was going off grid for like a week, and so I have a fridge full of bad food. It also could have been the water that I got from Utah Raptor State Park. When I was hiking Arches National Park, it tasted funny. It had that kind of garden hose taste. So right now I'm cleaning my fridge out, basically throwing away all the food that I bought, except I bought this steak, which I'm going to cook tonight, and possibly this ground beef, because it's still pretty good. And I figure if I cook it, it should be fine. But all of these deli salads are going right in the trash. And I meant to do this like back when I was in town, so I wouldn't be driving around with trash, but I'm not even gonna risk eating them sausages there. Salsa's good. This is probably good. This is Reese's and it's never been opened. Used by the 12th. Okay, so this is good. Today's the 7th. So I'm gonna cook these two things now. I'm not gonna eat it all. I'm probably gonna eat the steak, but I'm gonna just make some burger patties and put them back in the fridge, because if you cook it, it won't go bad. And then I'll have this salad because it's Best Buy yesterday, but it looks fine. It should be good. But I lost some weight. My Patreon people know all about it because I made a whole deal about it on my vlog. But then I also have this pizza that I've been excited to make, and it's still probably fine. It looks good, but I need to like cook this over a fire. I do have a fire ring here, a pit, but it's kind of windy and I'm making all this other food, so I think this will be fine for another day or so. Lesson learned: do not buy close dated food or play grocery store roulette when you live in a van, because it was not fun making sure I was within close proximity of a vault toilet for the last 4 days. TMI, I know. It's like too windy to be cooking outside, but I have a lot of video editing I need to get done tonight, so I'm trying to save on my batteries, you know. The back of the van it's like a big windscreen, you know. This is a huge steak for not having eaten in days. It would have been a lot better cooked over coals, but it's, you know, too windy out. Dishes are done. I didn't eat the whole steak, but I ate the majority of it. So now I have 3 burger patties and a little bit of steak in the fridge, ready to go. Safe to eat because it's cooked. I ended up scraping out and cleaning out my cast iron, so I just kind of re-seasoned it here. It was getting pretty gross, actually, so now it's good to go. After it cools down, I'll put all of this away for the night. Look at this beautiful, beautiful campsite. Good morning. This is such a beautiful place. I am just, wow, I love it here. As much as I want to just live here forever, I'm going to head down the road today. Last night I actually booked a campsite. I decided, for one, it's Saturday, and I really don't want to do Zion on a Saturday. I did Arches on a Saturday, and it was pretty busy. And I figured Sunday might be marginally better for that. Also, after a week of being sick in the canyons of Utah, and I'd really like a nice long hot shower, you know. And I got a lot of work I need to do online, which takes a lot of batteries. So I'm going to be just kind of uploading and encoding video tonight, filling my water tank, taking a shower, charging up my batteries, dump my trash, all that good stuff. So I booked a campground like right outside the east entrance of Zion, basically. And it ain't much of a campground. It's like some cabins, but they also have some RV spots that are full hookup. So that's what I got. $46 before tax, $51.30 something after tax, but that's pretty much what I've come to expect. But I think it's well worth it. And yeah, this place here though, wow, the stars last night were freaking amazing, and it smells good here. The air is so fresh. Got down to about 32, had some frost on the window. But I had a great night. I had a really peaceful, nice night here. And I'm definitely marking this one on the map because I would love to come back here someday. I'd love to just live here. Like, if I could just homestead right here, this would be perfect. Well, here we are. They have laundry and pool and foosball and table tennis. Showers. Yep, they got showers. How gross are they? They're disgusting. I will definitely use my van shower. Oh, here's my spot. It's like the first one right by the thing. Laundry's $3. It's not level. I kind of wish I had like that one, but I don't know. I could move, I guess. Even the one next to it looks more level. But whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. This place kind of sucks. Pretty dumpy, actually. See if it fills up tonight. Hopefully the water's clean, because that's what I'm going to be drinking for a while. And yeah, this is home. I am going to do my laundry. I don't have much, but might as well. First thing I'm going to do is dump my trash and then hook up the van. First, I'm going to fill my water tank before I just hook up. So, Zion is going to be like the grand finale of Utah for us. I will have seen every national park in Utah, plus like 3 monuments. And like, I've seen a lifetime's worth of Utah in just this one trip. I got a feeling Zion is going to be the busiest national park I've ever been to. And I've been to Yellowstone in, I think, September or August, so there's that. I was afraid it'd be a pretty cold night here. I thought I was going to be like up in the mountains, but it's actually, it's warmer and lower here than where I just was, so. I think I'm almost full now, starting to drip more. Yep, we're full. Come here. So now I turn these valves, shut off tank, turn on city water, and these cats are telling me that they want food even though they had a pretty healthy breakfast and it's only like not even 1 o'clock yet. So we'll get in here and pick something for them. I think we'll do the bisque. Just give them like a good, or we'll do a churu chowder today. Chicken salmon. What an odd combination. Like if you were a human, would you eat chicken and salmon at the same time? I mean, surf and turf, I guess, but in a weird way. Calm down. You're so feral. You're too feral. I'm gonna get it on your head, man. Here you go, baby. There you go. Alright. hold it for you. Another thing I'm about to do is rinse out their water fountain. I do that anytime I got water. Just start fresh. They advertise with them stainless fountains that you don't need to clean them as much, but you do. It's, you know, especially in a van, because like dust and crap gets in it a lot, and with it being down there kind of by the litter box too. Another thing I have to do is restrain feral boy here while old cat takes her time eating, because he like inhales his food like it's his last meal and then goes and tries to eat hers right away. And she just lets him. But this guy eats enough, you know. Luckily with this chowder, she eats it pretty quick. If it's like a significant, like shreds or something that takes longer to eat, I'm really holding him down for a while. I'm getting 61 amps of charge right now because I'm getting 300 watts of solar, plus I got the battery charger on. 65 amps for a second there. I think I'm gonna go do a load of laundry, let the batteries charge up for a while, and then I'll kick on the water heater here and get ready to take a shower. I'm also going to start uploading a video that I already have ready to go for YouTube. It's the day in the life video that I bought all the food that made me sick. So you will have seen it already by the time you see this one here. Alright, she's almost done. She's almost done. I can release the beast here in a minute. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we'll just dump this out. I just cleaned it like, I don't know, it's been about 4 days, I guess. I don't really need to clean it, I'm just rinsing it out. I also bought a like 24 pack of the filters for this because it's a weird specific one that you can't just get at PetSmart or something, because it's Amazon. So I stocked up so I wouldn't have to deal with it for a while, but I can do Amazon lockers, and that's kind of the plan, because I do have some stuff in my cart that I want to get here. So as you've seen with my build, I rely heavily on Amazon for like life. That tractor trailer really banged into third there. Alright, laundry time. Having a good time, darling? I love you. Before I do laundry, I think I'm gonna walk across the street to this store over here if they're open. They don't look very open, but just out of curiosity, see what they got. If I can get some charcoal or firewood, I'll make that pizza tonight. I have like 2 burger patties that I made yesterday, and then that pizza. That's like the only fresh food that I have. Otherwise, I'm eating ramen, but I have enough for tonight, but I really need to make that pizza. So let's go see what we can get at the Get. They did not have any actual supplies there. It was just gift shop, basically. So, oh well. I'm filling my extra water jugs too. I have 2 of them, 2 extra gallons, just in case. Gotta always have extra of everything, you know. Setting my coffee maker now, just to make my morning easier. I got this stuff, which is pretty good, and then I got this stuff, which is not good, and then I got this stuff, which is terrible. But this is whole bean, so it's kind of a hassle. So I've been drinking the Kona. If you watched my moving into my van video, I showed you guys that I had a rechargeable USB coffee grinder. That thing was a piece of crap. You had to recharge it every single time you used it. The battery was just terrible. So it was not convenient, and it took like an hour to charge. So I ended up buying just a regular hand crank one, which, I mean, it takes just as long as that USB one, because that USB one was so slow, like the little wheel in it barely turned. So I guess you get what you pay for there. I figured it'd be convenient kind of thing, but nope. But I think in general, living in a van, buying whole bean coffee is not very practical or convenient. But I was at the mercy of the selection that I had at the city market in Moab, which that grocery store is terrible. That's just my opinion, but you have to do 2 grinds of this to fill the coffee maker. It's a 5-cupper, which is just 2 cups of coffee every morning. That's my daily routine, is I have 2 cups. And I've been drinking coffee since I was 18, so I don't think I could stop. You know, it's like part of my DNA now. You get a little bit of a workout doing this too. I was just walking back from switching my laundry, and this guy was hanging out by my van. Scared me for a second, because at first glance it looked like cutie butts. And then Theodore's over here with the super poofy tail. This cat has a collar on, so I think he belongs to one of the other campers. Meow, meow, meow. Laundry's done. I learned with these Speed Queens, if you do a regular load, it's a half hour to wash roughly, and about 45 to dry. Now to take a shower, I have to move all of this out, sweep up whatever cat litter's in there, basically convert it to shower mode. I've got the water heater on. I'm going to wait a good 10 minutes for it to get hot. Just like that. I move everything out, tilt the seat up, sweep out the shower, pull the curtain, you know. It's a very cramped setup, but it's been a lifesaver. It's kept me from having to shower in disgusting places like this, and just having the privacy of not having to do it in a public space too, you know, having to set your clean clothes down in a nasty public restroom, all of that. So no regrets at all putting a shower in my van. It's been awesome. It is very small. If I had a slightly bigger van, I'd put a 30-inch shower, because this one with the plastic curtain, if I pull it tight and then sort of like form the bottom around the edges of the pan and make it like a square, it stays put and it's perfect. I can shower in there, but it's very cramped. Yeah, it's like, it's a 2-foot by 2-foot shower. So anybody bigger than me, definitely you would want at least a 30-inch shower. but that's how I do it. All right, and then when I'm done, I hang my towel right here to dry on the privacy curtain rod. I've been using this for all kinds of stuff now. It's pretty handy, actually. And then I leave the shower curtain like spread out, but open slightly over here so the breeze from the window can get in there and dry it out. So I'm all showered up. I did my hair too. The 3-gallon water heater is plenty for a full shower as long as you're efficient. And this shower head is the key. You have to get one with the hose so you can get the water exactly where you need it. And then you get one with the pause button so you can set your temp, like rinse off, rinse down, pause it, lather up, turn it on, rinse down, pause it, do whatever, next step. It's perfect. So for me, this shower works excellent. And so far it's holding up pretty well. I haven't had any issues, luckily. I was skeptical on the curtain rod thing, track, whatever, that I installed up there. I thought one day it's gonna break or fall off the ceiling. That's probably still true, but so far it hasn't, luckily. And yeah, this all works really, really well. And then as soon as I'm done, even when I'm on grid, I shut the water heater off because I don't need it to be hot all the time. It's an electric water heater. And it's 19% humidity where I am right now, so this is gonna dry up real quick, and then once it's dry, I'll put everything back. The last step in the shower is I rinse the shower. So I'll like rinse the curtain, rinse the walls, rinse all the stuff down the drains. There's no soap residue or anything anywhere. Stays pretty clean so far. All right, with this pizza, since I don't have charcoal or wood or an oven or anything, I'm going to attempt to cut it up into like halves, I suppose, and just cook it in a frying pan. My options are do that or throw it away. So we're gonna try. It should fit. We've got Menace here. I can't do anything in this van with him until he goes to sleep. But he did just eat, so, you know, any minute now. Gonna get some olive oil going. We have a pretty significant list to port because this campsite sucks, so that's just what we're working with here. Hey, my battery charger just cycled down. I am fully charged. That's cool. Of course, I'll doctor it up. So we got Parm Asiago Romano. As I make a mess of my fan. Little crushed red pepper. I haven't even opened this yet. That's crazy. Get down. Bad cat. Real minced garlic. That way, I'll be thirsty all night. Get down, boy. Theo. Alright, well, we're just gonna go on in with it, I suppose. Don't really know what else to do here. I think this is actually working, and the dough is soaking up the olive oil, so even though we're at a severe tilt, we kind of have a even distribution of the oil. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is I won't declare a win yet, but I believe this is possible. Look at this. I cut it into bite-sized pieces. Not bad. Pizza in a frying pan. See, told you. Here's the other half. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I ate that whole thing, and it was pretty good. I managed to salvage the rest of my groceries. And as soon as I get my spot back here, I'm gonna get some work done tonight. And I've taken full advantage of this really crummy campsite. I got a full tank of water, my batteries are charged, I took a shower, I did some laundry, the van's clean, I cooked some food, coffee maker's ready for the morning, took out my trash. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to Zion. I was looking at hiking Angel's Landing, but they say it takes up to 4 hours. You have to get a permit to do it. I don't want to leave my cats that long in my van in a parking lot that's super busy somewhere, so I think I'm going to save that till next time, but I'm still going to go there and see all the beauty of the place, and that'll kind of conclude Utah. After that, I'm going to St. George, and I'm going to do some shopping. That'll be the first like actual city that I've been to since way back at Grand Junction, Colorado. So I'm going to a Walmart and a good grocery store and whatever. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and everyone who's donated to me and supported the channel. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in every week. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Tune in next week to see Zion National Park and St. George, and then stay tuned to see where I end up next. Take care. Have a good one.